found them yesterday, and when I pulled them up again today, they were all deleted. All three of them. I was like, what are the odds? That's so annoying. So instead, I found this Ask Reddit thread, and the question is, what was the drama at your family Christmas? So I'm just gonna go through some of the replies on here. I'm gonna kind of just skip around. Some of them are super long. I'm not gonna read the super long ones. And yeah, as usual, when I do these Reddit videos, I don't actually read the post. I just kind of skim through and see if there's entertaining things. So that's kind of what I did. There's a lot of replies on this one, so I'm sure we can find some interesting stories. And I am gonna do a little bit of mic fluffing as well. Okay, so the mic is over here, my laptop's here. Alright, let's get started. So, okay. This one says, my uncle got out of jail 10 years ago. He cheated on my aunt with a married woman, got drunk / high, decided to go kill his girlfriend's husband, broke into their house, put it to the guy's head, and the jammed. My aunt took him back. A lot of the family isn't too happy about the situation. What? That's crazy. Somebody asked if they had posted this story a few weeks ago somewhere because it sounds so familiar, and they said, I think so. It's been a bit of an issue in my family leading up to the holidays, so it's been on my mind. That or uncles going on benders and trying to kill people is apparently just a common thing. Somebody else said this person should be uninvited to family events, and I have to agree. I'm sorry that was a doozy to jump into. I actually skipped one of them because I saw that there was a trigger, a little trigger warning for essay in that one, so I skipped it and then I just started reading the next one. I'm gonna put a trigger warning on the screen in the beginning of this video, and I'm gonna put it in the comments too. I'm so sorry. Well, now that we've jumped into that, I'm gonna go back to the other one with the essay. I'm sorry, but I want to know. Okay, exactly 1 week before Christmas, my sister's husband was found guilty of SA on a taxi driver. We were meant to have a huge family dinner, 17 people in total. However, due to my mom insisting that he was still invited, 6 people dropped out last second. Huge arguments broke out throughout the whole day, which resulted in me and my younger sister leaving early and staying with our auntie and uncle's family. So yeah, Christmas was an eventful time. Somebody asked, how's your sister doing? And they said she's refusing to believe he could be guilty despite all the evidence. Our mom is taking her side, hence why he was still invited for Christmas dinner. Hopefully they'll both come around once he gets sentenced next month, but until then I imagine things will be pretty intense. Oh my goodness. The next comment, the person commented again, and they said, I imagine this must be really hard for her. I kind of get the denial. It has to be absolutely traumatic to discover that someone that you love and share a house with is actually a disgusting human being. It would break my heart. Yeah. I mean, but they should have just canceled Christmas that year if so many people are at odds about the actual verdict. I think it's okay to cancel the holidays. Let's see. Okay, let's see this one. It's a little paragraph. My 17-year-old daughter dyed her hair pink, or tried to. My husband tagged her and posted a fatherly kind of comment on Instagram for the whole world to see, causing the said daughter to fly into a rage of anger and tears due to the deep humiliation caused by fatherly comment. Post remained up in excess of 5 entire minutes because husband unable to remember his password. In order to delete comment, how did he post it if he didn't know his password? Husband then sulks like spoiled adolescent boy for several hours due to Instagram offense and supplemental ego damage inflicted by 16-year-old daughter who asked if she could exchange a couple of clothing gifts her father had chosen successful in destroying my own enduring Christmas joy, at which point, amidst his newly regained sunny disposition, having successfully achieved his goal to erode my own mood, the degradation of the day is suddenly the entire result of my final capitulation to a sour, angry mood, complicated by hours of cooking and manifested in a subpar turkey, topped off by a torturous 30 minutes of Monopoly before stomping off to bed with the remainder of the dinner wine. After draining the bottle, I am struck by the glaring similarities to my old childhood festivities. This is perhaps the real Christmas tradition handed down generation to generation. On the upside, I get to spend Boxing Day in my PJs reading a book and eating only chocolate, also by family tradition. I feel like that was just one big long run-on sentence, and that was a lot. I mean, yeah, that was not very fun. Having a 16-year-old daughter is kind of tough, so I feel for them. That's not fun. This next one says, my uncle, who is the prodigal son of the family, showed up unexpectedly, looking somewhat disheveled, gave a speech about how he was sorry for not being a part of the family for the last 30 years, ate dinner that my mom slaved over for several days, revealed he is essentially homeless, and then pretended he was having a heart attack in order to get my mom to give him money for an ER visit, since he doesn't have health insurance or money. That's wild. Faking a heart attack is absolutely insane. Crazy. Okay. This one says, I wasn't there for it, thank God, but my sister said that my cousin had finally came out gay and brought his boyfriend of 10 years that everyone thought was his best friend. Anyways, when he announced it, everyone just went ape and told them they were going to hell and to get the F out of the house, and they were never invited back until they turned straight again. Quite sad, TBH. In the end, the two spent their dinner at Denny's with a few friends. That's so messed up to kick them out like that, and they've been best friends for all these years. Like, you already knew the partner and everything. Please, that's so mean. I mean, that is also just like a lot to spring on your entire family at the same time in the holidays, but that's their choice and we should just accept them. What can you do in this life? Okay. Dad forgot to buy Mom a present for the second year, his only task, and then got incoherently drunk. That's a fun Christmas. Alright, this next one says, my sister's fairly new boyfriend made a weight-related joke about my long-term significant other. I wouldn't stand for it. Sister, however, sadly blindly defended him, and they both refused to acknowledge it. So, my significant other thankfully wasn't present at the time, but he's just the sweetest man, and it's made me so sad. We're all staying at my parents' house and usually have a wonderful time. It's the first time we've ever had any kind of Christmas drama or argument. Honestly, it's killed me seeing my parents sad, but keep a brave face for all of our extended family who are also here. I feel like my sister has thrown her relationship under a bus to blindly defend a mean comment made by her boyfriend. I'm just deeply sad and feel like this may have permanently impacted upon our relationship. I consider this my second home, but her boyfriend being here is making me count the minutes until I can leave. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Like, I would understand if the sister, like, took her boyfriend off to the side and had a conversation about it and, like, you know, squashed it with him kind of thing, but it sounds like she's just kind of brushing it off and taking his side and not really, you know, showing him that was rude or wrong, because it definitely is. You have no right to talk about anybody's weight, especially like you're a guest in their house and you're over here like, I know it's not the person that he was talking about's house, but still, you have to respect the family that you're with, especially during holiday times. Like, come on. Okay, let's see. Oh, that one's way too long. Let's see. Okay. My uncle has a son with then she got divorced, and my cousin's dad walked out of his life. When my cousin was 16, they finally figured it out and whatnot, but their relationship is still strained. I thought my cousin was always just busy, and that's why he never showed up to Christmas or whatever, but dang. Wait, so the cousin is our half cousin, because the dad is not really the dad, and the dad walked out on them, and then the cousin found out. So the dad walked out when they got divorced. The dad walked out because he was like, this is not my kid, and we're not married. I'm definitely not sticking around. I mean, that's kind of messed up. You had this kid until they were 16, you were in their lives, and then you just dip on them. That's really messed up. And then the cousin stopped coming around to the family events, which is understandable. That's really embarrassing, and I wouldn't want to be around it while everybody's like asking questions and stuff. Like, please leave me alone. Yeah. Let's try a couple more, maybe like 2 more. Okay, let's see this one. My niece has recently divorced her husband of 7 years to leave for a man who is almost her father's age. She is 28, and I think the other man is 48. Some of us haven't met this man yet. We were prepared that he was coming, but then they didn't show up. Kind of glad, but then it's just a sad situation. Then this same niece has a twin sister who did come. Her boyfriend of 5 years wasn't with her. My mom asked, did you get a ring yet? And she almost burst into tears. Not sure why my mom asked this question, but I think she heard rumors he was buying one. And then later, after she left, my sister said that the niece, who is now with the older man, boasted to her twin sister that she was going to get married sooner for the second time than her. Ouch. Oh, wait, so... Y'all, what? Okay, so the twin sister who had a boyfriend of 5 years didn't bring him, and the mom was like, did you get a ring yet? First of all, don't ask these questions. Like, please, I beg of you guys, do not pry into your family members' lives like this in front of everybody. Put them on the spot. That's so embarrassing. And, like, you have no idea what the answer is going to be, so why would you do that to them in front of everyone? Like, if you really want to ask, pull them off to the side at the very least, bro. But also, it's simply not your business. If they want to share, they'll share. Obviously, if they would have gotten a ring, they would have told you guys. And then, so what's the other part? Oh, so then the twin divorced her husband and went to go date an old man who's 20 years older than her. I mean, to each their own, I guess. That's pretty scandalous, though. Oh, and that was the end of the thread, so I guess that's the end of this video. It wasn't very long. I'm so sorry, you guys. I feel like the other 3 AITA stories were going to be much better than the stories that I read here, but they're gone already, and I should have screenshotted them. I knew it, but I didn't, so that's terribly unfortunate. I hope you guys enjoyed this anyway. Let me know if you guys have any family drama. I'd love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments. Or, you know, if you want to be anonymous or whatever, you can send me a DM on Instagram. It's linked in my description box.